We're going to let this set for a minute. Got to set up a few things. Got to grab something for you. See what the dealio is. There's my thumbnail. Go ahead. All right, let's go ahead and mute that. And then hopefully I'll be able to see your comments now. Let me see if I can set that right there. That is definitely gonna maybe fall down. All right, I gotta grab one thing, but we are live. All right, what do we got here? It doesn't say. It can't be that bad. Gideon, double counting, just discovered the New Jersey. Something about New Jersey. Gideon, if you're there, let us know about New Jersey. Nothing but fun. Something in the woods at 12 o'clock. Fell maybe. Yeah, very possible. So, if something in the woods at 12 o'clock falls, there's no telling, man. I saw driving down the road, easily, I don't know, 10-point buck right behind me. It's Sasquatch. What's the name of that Spanish one? I can't remember. Can you guys hear me okay? Because this is literally on my phone. I have a phone that is doing all the work. It's my regular phone, so it's going to make some stupid noise from time to time. And then I've got another phone that I'm using down here so I can look at the text in case they don't pop on the screen. But they're popping on the screen, so I can't really complain. Looks like we got a couple, 2-3 people in here. Yes. We'll just give it a few more minutes. What have you been up to, Karma Man? Anything good? I'll wait. I don't even know what my latency is. It actually seems like it's pretty quick. And it's running off cell and not Wi-Fi. That was my dog. So much fun. I told a couple of my friends that I was going to go live in like 15 minutes. And they said, with a cigar in one hand and driving down the road. I was like, well, I got the cigar part, but I won't be driving today. Today's a Wednesday. I don't like to drive on Wednesdays. And yes, I do. I have my list today. I have my list. Where are we at? Where are we doing? I wish I could tell. I wish there was a way to show how many people were in here, because the phone's not telling me. I know that Karma is here, so I know there's one person in here, but it's telling me 0, so I'm not believing it. All right, anyway, so let's, we've been live for about 5 minutes of wilderness in the background and the chupacabra falling out of the tree. So let's just go down the list. So first things first, contest winner. Yeah, I sent the email out. I did a video on the contest winner. If you want, just go a couple, 2, 3 back. It's a very quick video. It's about a minute long. And it just says, hey, you won. Check your email. No one's checked their email yet, so I guess I'll just keep it. Or maybe I'll do something else with it. But I'll give that person a fair shake at it. Maybe they don't check their email. Maybe they gave me a bad email address. Who knows? If they watch the video, they would know. Okay. Hey, look, took a shot at something. Okay, there we go. All right, so looks like the algorithm is starting to catch up. Looks like there's 4 people and 1 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Anyway, contest winner information given. Virginia elections. Pivotal point for America. Hello above. I love that name, dude. I've got a cool gamer name, but I'm not allowed to use it because then you know who I really was. Anywho, Virginia elections. Oh my God. You know, people were pretty much, I know a lot of people in Virginia, and they were pretty much like, well, you know, the left already knows how to steal it. They already did it once. They're just going to do it again. And, you know, I'm just like, I'm of the belief that sometimes people realize they've made a really bad decision and they fix it. These are genuinely good people. They're generally centrists, you know, not to get, and this is not a political stream, guys. I'm just throwing out something from my notes. It's just crazy. It's crazy because it's like a weight. Good afternoon, Ronan. Is it afternoon already? Oh yeah. Matter of fact, we're on a time crunch actually. Yeah, it's like a weight being lifted off these people's shoulders. You know, that heart attack feeling that they don't have to carry around with them every single day, because they feel things getting worse and worse every day. And, yes, afternoon, Ronan. Great day today. Yes, today is a great day. Like I said, they don't have to carry around all that weight that they've been carrying around for, you know, I don't know, since January, basically. And it feels good. I know the feeling. It feels really good. And now we just have to make sure that those people, apparently Lieutenant Governor, Attorney General, the state legislature flipped by like 6 or 7. So literally overnight, the state of Virginia, the bellwether state for elections, flip-flop from blue to red. And there was a lot. I talked to a lot of people last night. They really thought they have different perspectives, but my perspective was and their perspectives were smart too. But my perspective was actually pretty simple. They pulled this crap a year ago. People are watching. These what do they call them? Election officials. They're scared. They are scared to death that somebody is going to point a finger and say, I saw you. I saw what you did. I saw what you tried to do. They are scared to death. And that made for safe, legal elections where your vote actually counted for something. Damn, I'm just talking too much. I'm sorry. Next time I'll use a real cigar and it will last much longer. So, Virginia, good. Hey, if somebody from the Wise chat, because I can see that on my phone as well, well, let me know. I think I saw something about numbers changing in New Jersey as well. If you could pop that in there, I'll be watching my phone. I have to look at it while I talk to you guys, and I'll regurgitate as much of what you type. Just don't type a paragraph because I can only see like a line and a half when you do it. Okay, so moving on. Economy. Today's a big day for the economy, guys. Hello from Commie, Canada. Rob, welcome to the stream. You know, I actually watch a lot of Canadian streamers. Quick Dick McDick is my favorite. And I really thought that when Trudeau did that crap, where he moved the election, that there was something there, that there was some weight to the something happening there that could be good. But, you know, it's like, it's almost a lost battle there. I think that you guys are going to have to, you guys might have to do some shit that you don't want to do. But anyway, welcome to the stream, Joe. All right, so back. Economy, big day. The Fed. If you guys don't know what the taper is, it's where the Fed decides to stop buying things and propping up the economy. They do it little by little by little, and they do it in billions of dollars at a time. But basically, so if they spend, say they spend, you know, $10 billion every quarter, you know, buying up stocks, buying up bonds. It's mostly bonds, and that props up the government. That props up the economy. And then they keep the interest rates low. And this is not an economics class. I'm not going to do that crap to you guys. What happens is it keeps everything at a baseline for the economy as far as prices. And then when they start to taper, they start to make you feel that pain back just a little bit. And the reason that happens is because as they taper, the markets, which are in the red today, not by very much, they're waiting until around 2 o'clock today, Eastern time. The markets start to feel it, and then they start to change, and then the prices start to change, and then you start to feel it. So at 2 p.m. today, the Fed is supposed to do something monetarily. So if you're not into stocks, I don't know how this will affect you. And then at 2:30 today, Eastern time, the Fed is going to hold their press conference and explain whether they're going to taper or not, how much they're going to taper. They have signaled that they will. And they're also going to talk about interest rates. Interest rates right now are extremely dangerous because as soon as they decide to play with the interest rates, the banking industry will go, oh, not good. So keep an eye out for that today, around 2:30 today, because it's literally, the analysts will be watching intently on this little bitty channel. If you want to watch it live, just watch it. I think you just Google like U.S. Fed conference live, and it'll point you in the right direction. For those people just popping in, looks like my numbers just changed. Whatever they do, it will probably not help us, only them. Yeah, well, I don't know about them, you know, because the whole idea is that the Fed is trying to wean us off of their money, which is what we want. They shouldn't be diddling the market. They should not be playing these games with the market. And that is what has got us into a lot of trouble financially. It's not good for the economy because eventually their only tool is to print money. I talked about it in my live video from the other day. All they want to do is, oh shit. Hetty! There she is. My dog likes to wander off. Hopefully I didn't blow your ears out. That was the Marine voice. On like volume 5, maybe. Rules for thee and not for me. Yep. Yeah, it's very true. But here's the thing. This is something that we want them to do, but we don't want them to do it. We want them to quit playing with the economy, but nothing. There's Sex Pack. I knew you were lurking in there, man. If you guys don't know it, Six Pack is from day one. Every time I talk about the economy, or back when I was doing my 10 days to the crash and 3 days to the crash videos, he was like, nothing's going to happen, buddy. Nothing's going to happen. I love you, man. I can always count on you for a good laugh. But anyway, so 2:30 today, they're going to start talking about the taper. They're going to start talking about the economy. And right now the markets are in the negative. And I mean, they're not. It's not like crash anything. I don't know that they're poising for the crash. According to Six Pack, nothing's gonna happen, man. Chinese are the ones to watch. Very true, my friend. Very true. While you know, you just kind of brought something up, and it's prepper related. So let me tell you something, guys. You know, all YouTubers, they want to gain your trust. They want to gain your viewership. They want you to trust them. They want you to click on their shit. They want you to do that. And I want you to do the same thing. I want you to do the same thing. And the way they do that is through sensationalism. And it's funny too, because you can read the news and like within a couple of hours, every prepper YouTube on the planet is telling you about the Chinese and how they told them to stock up for the winter. Yeah. You know, they told them that like a month ago and nobody covered it. Oh, no, that's not what they were talking about. They were talking about getting stocks of coal and to maintain the power. And, you know, yeah, late just got back from deer hunting. Let us know how it turned out. Did you get one? Anyway, I expect you to say yes or no. Anyway, so, you know, I pretty much watch really a lot of YouTube. It's almost like a little bit of crack or heroin. I'm a sub. You got me. I got you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But they just, I don't know. It really sticks in my craw that it's just like this, you know, it's almost like prepper suck, change my mind, you know, and then try to get you to suck you in. I just want to have a community. I just want to have, you know, a conversation within a community where, you know, people can exchange ideas. But yeah, today, 6-pack. World's going to end at 2:30 today. Where we got here? It's good to post a clickbait. Yeah, I mean, you look at my thumbnails. I'm running out of shit to say. I'm literally on one of my thumbnails one day. I'm just going to put, watch this video. I have nothing else to say. But where are we at here? I didn't even get to smoke that cigar. You guys got me talking way too much. Had to pick up 2 deer and 1/4 side of beef. I gotcha. Hey, you know what, too? I'm working on a video. I got this. What's the word I'm looking for? There's a website that I go to do some research on prepping. Make the title, insert clickbait here. That is fucking awesome. TM, I'm taking that, Ronan. Oh, damn, Rob. I'm a little jealous. I've had bear before. I've had bear stew before, and it was scrumptious. What the hell was I talking about? Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. All right. Well, maybe it'll come back to me. You see, in the news, this came into my email. Oh, no, that's right. So I was researching ideas for videos, and I came across this website that talks about the amount of food that you need for a year for 2 people. And it was actually pretty straightforward. You know, generally, man, I am really not into the, okay, so if you're between the ages of 4 and 7, you need 1,200 calories, 15 from protein, 22 from fat, blah, 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 blah. No one, and I say again, no one counts their calories on a daily basis unless they're on a diet. When you ate breakfast, lunch, or dinner today or yesterday, you at no time said, I'm going to use this as my baseline to calculate my survival food. Not a single one of you did. Okay? Streaming from the Far East. Wow, Indigo, nice. I've reached the Far East. I know I made it to Canada and the UK, but the Far East, I haven't been there in years. But no one does that every single day. So I'm trying to figure out how this is all so magically important to us. You know, I did the video on the appropriate food that you need in your bug out bag to be moving. And it's not carbs. I'm sorry, it's not calories. It's protein and carbohydrates. It's that easy. So this thought that you need calories is based on diets. So if you tell me right now, somebody right now, chat in there and say, yes, I count my calories every day and I'm not on a diet. I know that I need 1,400 calories every day. I'll wait. Let's see. There's probably like a 10-second delay, so I'm not gonna wait. But anyway, I think you guys get the gist of the subject. So what I basically did was I took the list that they provided, and there was some neat stuff on there that I hadn't thought about before. And so when that video comes out, which should be this week, I think you guys will find it because what I did was I broke what they said you needed for a year into 6 months or 3 months or 1 month. And you very quickly realize that you can go to Walmart or whatever store you want. I just use Walmart because they always have the most shit. And buy everything you need for 2 people to survive for an entire month. It would be amazing. I don't know what the prices would be. Maybe that'll be a video. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I just went grocery shopping, so I don't know if I really want to do that. Anyway, I think you're going to find it very interesting as to what you can do. And then I'm going to share that spreadsheet with you guys. I'll make some stupid Google Drive or something like that and drop it in there, and I'll get a link, and then you guys can pull it up and see it for yourself. But it's actually very, very interesting. Okay, I'm losing viewers, so I got to talk about something more prepper related. I thought I was. Anyway, let's see. The CDC is going to change the name of the because apparently it's not doing what they want it to do. It's naming. So just keep an eye out for things like definition and fully. Okay. What do we got here? Solar. Still working on the solar project, doing all the numbers up. This little bad boy right here. Yeah, this little bad boy right here. 3 out of 5 stars, guys. 3 out of 5 stars. And I'll tell you why. I've got probably 80% of the video done already. Not a bad little device. Damn it. Let's see. Talked about the food. Where's this other little thing here? I want to show you guys something. Where's it at? Shit. Damn, it's not in my pocket. Oh, there it is. And then there's those. Oh, yeah. This goes back to my bushcraft days. You guys are going to love these. But I'll be making a video about those as well. Okay. So my notes are done. We've been going for 23 minutes. We've probably been talking for actually like 15 minutes. And I would love to have a little bit more of a conversation with you guys, but you guys all stopped chatting. So I'm going to sit here for a minute and see if you've got something you want to talk about. I'm going to sip my coffee cup. I think I'm going to get a coffee cup that says like Localprepper on one side and something on the other. Oh, yeah. Yesterday was the first day I turned my heater on. Sorry, busy at work today. Well, of course you are. Hell, if you are who I think you are, Ronan, aren't you one of the people that aren't going to have a job here in a little while, or you don't think you'll have a job here in a little while? Definitely do the local prepper cup. I'd get one. Okay. I didn't really think I was moving into the merch stuff, but okay. I'm thinking a black mug. Okay, so black mug with a shit. I guess I got to come up with a design. 3 or 4 different logos, but I mean they're all generally the same. But no, not a black mug. It's got to be a white mug with a black circle and then local prepper on the inside of that black circle. What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, yes, no. Find a corner to die in, whatever. Oh my God, my dog is. She loves to come outside. She'll come running out here and find the hottest spot on the ground and just lay on it. Okay. So, Peter, I know who you are, Peter. I know who you really are, Peter. Okay, so I'll order 2 or 3 of them. You know, and you know what? I'll do a giveaway just like I did with that pocket knife. Stacking meds. Hopefully you're not stealing those meds, but hopefully you're stacking some meds for yourself. That's for sure. I say let it all go. America is done. No, six pack. See, that's an excellent. That is, I 100% disagree. I 100% disagree. You know, I was watching. You know, unfortunately, once again, it's the hype. The hype meter has always got to be flexed with YouTubers. And I was watching Bear just put out a video in the last 48 hours called America 2.0, where he's supposed to be talking about how America 2.0 was going to look. And the video never said anything about anything like that. It was all about his views on how the world does this and I'll make that and I'm an independent businessman. And I mean, he pretty much did everything but said, hey, buy my shit. Can't. Black pill 6-pack. We need to stay. Wait a minute. Stay in the mix and hold officials accountable. Okay. Bear Independence. So, hey, 6-pack, check this out, man. Whoa, hold on, slow down, guys. I don't know if you can see that or not. Basically, what you're typing is getting blocked by my bot, and I don't know why, because I never put a bot on it. Let's see here. 6-pack, Bear Independence is part of a cult. Agree. And fuck the NWO. They're scum. Show. Okay, so now we know everybody's opinion. Hopefully this phone won't fall down. I don't even know how it was staying up there, to be honest with you. So let's get back on. No one will be held accountable. You know what? So here's the thing. Haha, we're gonna say Bear probably said, but my IFAT good stuff. He's as good as a salesman. Very true. All true statements. It's hype. Tipping point. Let's get back on point, guys. America 2.0. Doesn't matter what anybody says. America 2.0 will never exist. It's never going to exist. And here's why. Because America's America. And those aren't just words. Because our Constitution, as we have read it, is flexible. It is not a living document. It doesn't change unless we amend it. And we know what it takes to do that. And 6-pack is right. These people are not going to be held accountable. You know, you've got people in France when they were talking about we've hung our leaders before. They had the French Revolution. Read your history books. Keep some at the house because they definitely don't exist in schools anymore. And you're right, 6-pack. They're never going to be held accountable. And they're never going to be held accountable because no one has the stomach to do it. Which is what got us here in the first place. People stopped caring. You know, Americans generally just want to be left alone. You know, that's the huge part of being free. That's a huge part of freedom in America. You know, we just want to be left alone. And at some point, we took it just a little too far, I think. And we just said, whatever. We started having that whatever attitude, and someone else will do this. Someone else will fix it. Someone else will, you know, fix this for us. And then we'll be happy. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, you know, the election in Virginia, someone didn't fix it for anybody. They fixed it. You know, I saw countless interviews of people who are Democrats who switched sides prior to this election because they saw what was happening in the schools, because they tried to erase parental rights. Even though it's a state law in Virginia that they are mandated, they have a responsibility to be, by law, in their children's educational life. And the reason they do that is so they can hold the parents accountable when something goes wrong. That's why that law is written that way. So they literally tried, where are we at here? The election of future, but guys, and rumored to be a rhino. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. And I honestly think that, once again, that's a rumor. That's a rumor. There's full of rumors, you know. It was all about the children, was a huge part of it. I would walk my dog and couldn't tell you how many parents for Youngkin signs I see are spot on. Well, here's the other thing, Ronan, and not to diverge from what I was getting at, because it's all related. I've seen signs for parents for Youngkin. I've seen farmers for Youngkin. I've seen fishermen for Youngkin. Yeah. So it's pretty much everything. Everything was against the liberal agenda. I think people forget often that there's actually a very small percentage, and it's actually a political theology, that if a small amount of people complain long enough, people start to believe it, and then they vote for it, and then they do those things. I'm not believing for a second that parents, regardless of their level of craziness or their political affiliation, want their children to be raped in bathrooms. I know that they do not want them to be taught socialist ideologies, because even those nutbags didn't learn that stuff in school. They learned it in college, and they know that's the place for it. But even then, that's a little scary. But, so America 2.0 will never, ever, ever exist, because the way our Constitution is written, it is flexible. Now, what is never going to change back? And they do this about they do this to us about every 8 years. About every 8 years, we slack. We stop doing what we're supposed to be doing as citizens. Yeah, that's right, citizens. And we get lazy and we slack off. Gotta run, let's email. Okay, if you've got a way for me to email, I would love to. If not, six pack, you can always reach me, Localprepper, one word, in the Wire app. I'll be happy to yap with you, bro. So we forget that stuff. No, I'm sorry, we don't forget it. We just get lazy. That's what happens. Anyway, I think I guess the best way to remember that we can never turn into a socialist nation is to remember that we have the Second Amendment. That's the biggest thing. Otherwise, we'd be Australia right now. We'd be Australia. We'd be Great Britain. Great Britain has been locked down since Christ was a corporal. They've been locked down forever. But you don't hear about it because every so often the sun shines a little bit. I think we need to get back to our roots. And I think that we could be going that way. And the reason I think that is because I see a lot of red signs when I drive through blue neighborhoods. There's still a lot of blue signs in those blue neighborhoods. There is. But if you watch them over time, it's not that they're changing. It's just the die-hard nutbags are just die-hard nutbags. It's that easy. And we're never going to change their minds. But the people in the center, Our father's father. Deed or my dad. Buddy, are we giving it up? No, we're not giving it up. That's not happening, bro. That is absolutely not happening. You know, I'm not going to say that things are happening now because we have guns and we're never going to give them up. I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is that the American values of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, if that were a math problem, it would equal freedom. They fucked with our freedom too long. We gave them the benefit of the doubt when it was 2 weeks. We gave them the benefit of the doubt when it was 6 months. We gave them the benefit of the doubt when it was a year. If you guys have not been to my Twitter, you need to take your ass over there. There is an absolutely amazing video that I retweeted. And I'm live, so obviously I can't. And I'm using 2 cell phones, this unbelievable technology. But you need to go find Localprepper on Twitter. And you need to follow me on Twitter. Yeah, I love the tweets. Yeah, they give me a raging heart on every time somebody likes what I tweet, whatever. But there's a video somebody posted on TikTok, and I don't know that it's going viral yet. I think it's actually trying to be suppressed, where this woman is, and yeah, feel free to comment if you've seen it already, but there's this woman, she's on an airplane, and she is standing in the aisle, and she is yelling at the top of her lungs, and she is having a major frantic panic attack because the person that she is sitting next to, she asked for his COVID passport, and she's a passenger. They haven't even taken off yet, and she asked for his COVID passport, and he wouldn't give it to her. So she automatically assumed that he hadn't been vaccinated, and starts yelling and screaming about how she's not going to sit there, and she's fighting with the stewardess, and the stewardess, oh my God, professional, calm, experienced, unbelievable lady. And as usual, somebody's just filming this like over their shoulder. And she goes to great lengths to try and fight to get her way. She's not sitting there. You're going to give me another seat. This is, I know the law. I mean, she did everything but throw her quote fingers up. So after about a flat out minute of this, you hear this, ma'am. And scene, enter the actual pilot, the 4-striped I'm in command pilot. And he tells her flat out that in our current times, things are a little crazy. And that it's very difficult to even fly these days because of some of the rules they have. But he was not going to tolerate, what do they call that? Excuse my French. Not segregation. Damn it, I can't remember the name of it. When you're against somebody else because of their class. Somebody type it in there. You know what I'm talking about. They had the same problem with race. Damn it. My brain is not working. Words are not. Medical apartheid. Basically. But anyway, he said, that won't be tolerated on this plane. You clearly have a problem with it. Exit the plane. He kicked her off the plane. He kicked her off the plane because she was a raging lunatic. And he, expert, professional, discrimination, that's it. Discrimination will not be tolerated on my aircraft, were his words. I can throw the quote fingers up. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said. Thank you. Who was that? Peter. Got you, Peter. You're not Peter. I know who you are, Peter. Anyway, so, and they take her off the plane, and the crowd's like, ah! The TikTok's even got a little bit of music going on it. And it was just this absolutely amazing moment of common sense. Where we're literally, and this is a flight to England from somewhere in the United States. Didn't say the airline. I couldn't recognize any pins. Because, you know, they have different pins for different airlines, stuff like that. I didn't recognize the uniform. and the flight was booked full. But it was just this absolutely inspirational moment of common sense where people are just tired of this crap. They're tired of being told they can't do things because of what something else that's can't be said here, but is definitely rumble worthy. You know, they're tired of being told I can't buy as much toilet paper as I want, and that's a selfish American thing. That really is. But they're just tired of being told what they're tired of their freedoms being toyed with, and that is what is happening these days. The government, and when we say the government, obviously we're talking about people that are toying with people. What agendas do they have? Don't know. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's literally just evil. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You know, it's not about making the world better anymore. It's just about getting us to do something that doesn't make any sense. In today's community post on YouTube, I did a second post today because it was such a big day between the New York Second Amendment argument in the Supreme Court, and I was listening to that for a good hour this morning. That started at 10 o'clock. All right, so it's 2 o'clock. Have the markets crashed? Somebody check and see if the markets have crashed. But I'm actually going to stop streaming here before 2:30 because I actually want to watch that Fed. It's very boring. It's very boring stuff. But you can literally on one screen watch the Fed giving their conference, and then on the other screen, the stock market's live. Fed Chair Jerome Powell holds press conference following FOMC meeting. Yeah, so it could be starting here shortly. I can see my chat over there, so I'm going to fire this part up and see. Give me 1 second. You won't see any difference, guys, but I will be able to see what's happening. Where are we at here? It's a live event. It has begun. That chat is open. God, I wish this thing would really just do the right thing. That's not right. That is not right. Oh, there it is. I can turn it sideways. Maybe that'll stick like that. What do we got here? Let's just talk. Yeah, it's scheduled for 2:30. I'll just set a reminder and say whatever, but if hold doubles, don't be surprised either. How's the stock market will react to tapering? Bond tapering. What the fuck? Anybody here? Yeah, we're all here, bro. Okay, so we'll just set that to the side, and if anything is that relates to us pops in there, I will let you guys know. I need like a special stand right here. This is kind of cool. I have this set up. Where are we at here? Conference markets. Trying to think of anything else that happened today. Oh, yeah. So apparently yesterday, I think it's like the cause 26 or something like that. There was some rioting. They had to rush the president out of there, and this was yesterday. It's actually like a side meeting with the G20. And he hasn't been seen since. And there's no press briefing scheduled for today for some reason, which is kind of weird because every day they're kind of like trying to tout their accomplishments. But now there's not one. And it's not because he's on a plane on the way home, or could it be? I don't know, man. I don't know. Some of this stuff is out of control. Someone put something in the chat you want to talk about while I wait for this. Otherwise, I'm just going to stop streaming. I'm just going to enjoy this. Yes, believe it or not, it's a cigar. It's a cigar. Don't inhale, just taste. I don't know what the markets will do. I really wish I could say that I would. Device auto health check completed. Good for you, phone. A phone that I don't even have hooked to the internet. Just did a device checkup. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. I'm trying to think. I really didn't expect to be on this long, but you guys keep watching, so I'm going to keep talking. How was the SCOTUS argument? I could only hear about 10 minutes of it. It was actually pretty interesting because I've heard most of the time point, counterpoint discussion is their format, and the justices were very engaged, and it kind of sounded like the whole idea was that New York New York is allowing their citizens to be armed while they're in the woods, but not armed while they're in the middle of the most dangerous places in New York. And one of the justices was like, well, that doesn't really make sense, because we all know, regardless of it's a machine gun or a musket, that it's the inherent right to self-defense, which is the true purpose of the Second Amendment. And she couldn't dance around it, man. What do you think the Democrats will say? The spin results for last night, justices were leaning in favor 2A. At least that was my take. Absolutely right, Kentucky Prepper. They really were. They really were. Part of it was Sotomayor grilling the counselor. Yes. She did kind of dig in a little bit. I was very surprised. You know, normally the left-leaning justices will ask very softballish questions. You know, I mean, they're not politicians, and they know they can't be fired, so they're going to do whatever they want to do. But in turn, they're also not going to ask a question. You have to remember, justices were once lawyers, and they have to ask these softball questions. Otherwise, they might ask a question that could destroy the left's case. So they have to be cautious of that. My phone, this thing just shut off. But how the Dems will spin it, honestly, I don't think they can. As soon as he conceded, it was over. Absolutely 100%. You know, there was talk about bringing in one of the Hillary lawyers to overturn stuff. But once he once he conceded, which is what we were looking for, it was over. So this damn thing is really being stupid. Flip the way you're supposed to flip, you stupid phone. There you go. Up you go. There we go. I don't know. It's governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, the entire legislature, House of Delegates, I believe they call it. Well, not the entire, but at least a 7-seat shift. So the state literally went from blue to red overnight. And apparently there's a few more that might flip. You know, yes, Irish Prepper. There you are, bro. Yeah, it really does seem to be as if it was a sweep. Now, will other states take notice? I hope so. I really hope so, because it has a lot. State interaction, believe it or not, isn't just political. It's, if you're bordered with a state that doesn't believe in the same stuff that you do, then you're not going to be able to get a lot of benefits from that other state. You know, Virginia and North Carolina, it's hilarious, because you can literally watch the Virginia governor, Ralph Northam, and he will decree something, and within a day or two, the Virginia governor will do the same thing, and then the New Jersey governor will do the same. You know, it's like they're waiting for the first guy to jump, and then they'll follow him off the bridge. But they are loosely connected, not just politically, but financially. So those are things. New Jersey, someone was supposed to post in the comments, because they had said to me that there was some kind of change in New Jersey. I know that it was literally, it's like 50.2 50.7 for the winner and 50.6 for the loser. There was at like midnight last night, there was a 6-vote separation. So did it something flip flop? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I haven't really looked at it. And I haven't because I honestly don't think New Jersey will turn red. And I don't think New Jersey will turn red because it's been a blue state for so many years. But it makes you wonder if they're not starting to realize that they, basically their shit does stink. That it's the highest taxes in the nation. And I thought Connecticut was bad. At some point, these people, regardless of how fiscally rich or morally inept, they're going to stop wanting to get ass raped when they look over at another state and see that they're only paying half the taxes that they are. That's a lot of reason why people move to Texas and Florida. Where we at here? Now people are, and then the other thing too with the Fed announcement today is they're also talking about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, etc. And so we might see some kind of announcement like that, but I seriously doubt it. And the weird thing is, don't do that. The weird thing is that I've actually been in like some little shops in North Carolina where they actually have a Bitcoin ATM. It's been there for years. Crypto is loving this. Strongest resistance and more fluidity. They're all talking market stuff right now. What else can we talk about? Because we've literally talked about everything that you wanted to talk about so far. And viewership is going down, so people are kind of tired of me running my suck about non-prepper stuff. Who knows what a fireball is? Does anybody know what a fireball is? I'm not talking about the candy. Fireballs look like that. Anybody know what a fireball is? I'll wait. Need to make some for my bag. Yes, you do. They are so cheap. I cannot believe people don't know what these damn things are. I can't believe they actually pay like $10 for a tin of them. It's so ridiculous. The coffee's getting cold, and this hasn't started yet. Okay. All right, guys. I feel at this point I'm starting to waste your time, and I definitely don't want to ever do that. But to continue, or in the future, I'm going to make a video on fireballs. Looking forward to the vid on how to make them. Not a problem. I'm going to make it as long as possible. It's so large. It's so easy to make them. You're going to be like, what? Huh? You can make like 100 of them for $3. Don't forget about the video on this. Going to be making that for you guys. And then the video on the food breakdown. It's going to blow your mind. No, I'm not going to get into the math. I'll just share the spreadsheet with you, and I will say good luck. And I'll try to make a 3 to 5 minute video on that. But if you guys could do me a favor and share one of my videos with your friends. Right now we went over 500, but it's funny too because we've been at like 540, around 540 for like 2 weeks now. It's been crazy. It's like up, down, up, down. It never gets past 545. I'd really love to see the channel grow, but if it stays this way, hey, whatever. Small group of friends. I love that more than anything else. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for right now. They're getting ready to start this, and I'm running out of things to say. And you guys, even though I don't work, you guys have to. Thanks for watching, and as usual, stay safe and have a great day. And there you go, Irish Prepper. You have a great day too, man. I'm going to go ahead and push a button here, and it's going to kind of try and shut off. We'll see what happens. We'll talk to you guys later. See you later, Peter Dragons. That's not your real name. Bye-bye.